Hello and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. This is the show where we help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. We sit them down with one of our regular dealers. They're going to make them a tempting cash offer on the table today.
20.
So there's 50 quid.
£80.
180.
Not quite.
The alternative is place the same goods into an auction and hope to get a little bit more money there. Today, the show comes to you from Collectables in West Yorkshire. They're a canny lot round these parts. They know how to haggle. They want to sit down with our dealers. They want to shake hands. They want to walk away with the real deal.
My name's Stuart.
First dealer today, and he's about to win the award for the worst deal of this series. Take it away,
Right,
Stuart.
I want to say 3 chairs are bringing this along, but there's only one of them, isn't there?
There's only one.
Tell me about it.
My dad bought it not that long ago at an antique fair, but when he bought it, it was all down to the bare wood.
So they
he
stripped it
polished
down
it
and
up
not finished it, yeah.
And it looks nice now, so we thought we'd bring it in for you to have a look at.
What do you know about it? I mean, have you done some research? Or?
All I know is it's about 100 years old.
It is an invalid wheelchair. It's just as you think it is, and it's to be pushed by the unfortunate other member of the family, possibly in those days, or a nurse. I think what I like best about it is this cranky sort of walking stick sort of handles on the back.
Yeah, they do look like walking sticks, don't they?
The cane is delightful. I mean, it is a lovely style of caning, not something you see very often, but it is slightly damaged, the cane work. I don't know whether you've noticed. It looks good, but when you actually look closely at it, it's got lots of little bits missing, just a few. And once you've got one string missing, you've got to renew the whole strand. I can't say I've seen this design before, no. So how much do I like it? That's the question. What have I got to do to it? Okay, I'll get some money out, see what we can do. 20, 40, 60, 80.
Need a lot more.
I think at the end of the day, for me, the chair's worth to sell about £250. I think I've got to spend £100 on it. So I would like to give you £100 for it.
Okay.
£100 is what I want to pay you for. How I see it.
It's a lot.
Right, now Camille, when our man Stuart says that's my price, he normally means that's what he wants to pay. So you've got 2 choices. The £100 is there, cash on offer, or you can gamble and go to the auction. We need to get at least £150 to make a difference.
Okay.
And take away the commission, so it's your call.
Thank you. I think I'll take it to auction.
To auction?
Yep,
Yeah.
and see what we get there for it.
Okay, so it's off to auction.
Off to auction.
Hope you have a really good day with it.
Thank you.
80, 90, 100.
What did Dad pay?
You're not going to tell anybody?
I'm not going to tell anybody. There's only millions of people watching this, so just
£40.
£40. Well, I think Dad got a bargain. Well, you sat down with Stuart, one of our dealers. He offered you 100 quid. Why did you turn it down?
Because Dad says anything over 100 I get to keep, so I thought I might get a little bit more.
Dad's pretty canny, isn't he?
He is.
You know, perhaps Dad might be a little bit too canny for his own good in some ways, because £100, I have to say, was a realistic, sound offer. What's Dad called?
Barry.
Barry, you're being very generous, mate, aren't you? Giving your daughter anything over the 100. Say no more. OK, it's coming up now. Is Camille going to get any profit over the 100? Or has Dad perhaps over-egged it? Let's find out. Coming up over there.
50 I have here, £50. £50, £50, £50, 60, 70, 80, 90, at £90, all done at £90, 100, sir, 100.
It's at 100. The news is getting better.
110 do I see? It's selling at £100.
It's not getting that better.
£100. First and last time then, 100.
Okay, £100, which is the reserve. We've got the 15% commission to take off, and we have got £85.
We tried.
Now, there's good news here. There is good news for your dad, Barry, because he paid 40 quid just a few weeks ago, and he's going to receive back 85 quid. But there's bad news for Camille, who's been given instruction that unless it gets over £100, she ain't going to get any profit. So, what do you think? Will Dad treat you?
I'm sure he will.
You were offered on the dealer's day £100 in cash, no deductions. Stuart, that was the real deal, mate. Good on you.
Oh well, the chair didn't quite get the real deal. Let's see how Chell gets on with some
Now tell me, what's in the box?
It's a vanity case. It was my aunt's grandmother's.
Aunt's grandma's. Let's open this. It's like, what am I going to find in here? Oh wow!
Nice box.
You don't often see them with the outer case. So your aunt's grandmother, so been in the family a long time.
It has, yes. She. We don't know. We can't remember her maiden name before she got married, so we don't know the last name. But she was called Mary.
So we've got MH engraved. So you think this has been actually made for her, or bought and then engraved with her initial?
I would think so. Yeah.
This is a typical thing that a lady would have got for an 18th or 21st present. We get a vanity case now made of plastic or whatever, but ladies then were presented with something like this. Well, I don't know if you've done any research yourself or know how old it is.
I've done a little. The name is on the scissors.
On these here.
Alan. And he's listed as being one of the Queen Victoria's trunk makers, I think.
Very good.
That's what I found out about.
You just said Queen Victoria. It is a Victorian box. Yeah. It's made of rosewood. We've got little bits of brass inlay here on the corners. It's lost its little lock shield there. And you've got all these little bits and pieces in here. You've got button hooks for your boots, the small little knife there, the scissors. All these little boxes here which will have probably had maybe needles and cottons. We've got bottles here for pills and potions. They don't actually look like they've ever had anything in. They're quite literally in great condition. What made you bring it along today?
My aunt. I told my aunt I was coming today, and she said, would you come up and pick something up, because I'd like you to take it along. She'd like to sell it.
And what's made her want to sell it? Because it must be very sentimental.
She needs some repairs done to her roof.
Jennifer, I'll get some money out and see if I can tempt you. 50, 100, 150.
It is a good offer, but and my aunt, I think, is open for a bit more than that.
Okay.
It is in very good condition.
It is in good condition. That might be a bit tricky to get this repaired.
Yeah.
And it looks nothing, but just to get that bit done might be a bit tricky too. I do like it. 160. What do you think to that?
I think I'd just like to go on with a little bit more for it, really.
Jennifer, £170 in cash, so you'd have to get a little over 200 to return that at auction.
Could you do £10 if you feel so sorry for me?
I'll split it with you. I'll go 175, and I think that's top money for it. And find a fiver. I know we're splitting hairs, but 175.
Yes, thank you, Cheryl. I'll take the money.
You're going to take
Thank you.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank you.
Over on David's table is a
Right,
clock.
and you're...
But the type of clock
Hello,
is
Janet. I'm
open for
David.
debate,
Lovely
it
to meet
seems.
you. Janet, you bought me in a mantel clock, I guess we call it, don't we?
Yes, but I think it was more on the sideboard rather than a mantelpiece in the days when you had the open fires.
All right.
Yes, so
okay.
It was sideboard.
Right. And so what's the story? How did you come to own a clock like this?
It was my mother-in-law's. that we got when she died many years ago, 30 odd years ago.
Right.
It was on the sideboard, and it was always said to be a wedding present when she got married in the 1920s.
All right. Okay.
So obviously it was given to her, whether it was new then or not, I'm not sure, but...
It probably would have been, because
Yes.
it's quite of that period, isn't it? I mean, deco is sort of 20s, 30s when it was, and this is pure Odeon cinema, isn't it?
Yes, it
it's
is.
Art Deco
Yes.
par excellence. It's exactly what it is. Got this sort of chrome and this sort of really rather square-shaped design. It has a Westminster striking movement, so it's Westminster chimes. The case looks to me like rosewood, and certainly this decoration down the front here, which is very angular and sort of geometric, typically Art Deco, is also rosewood. So there we are, it's for sale. And I've got to think what I'd want to pay for a clock like that. Well, let's get some money out and see if I can tempt you to something, shall I?
You can.
£20. £40.
No, it's worth more than that.
£50.
No, more than that. More than that. It's very old and it's still working, and it doesn't need a lot doing to it.
So you think a bit more than that?
Yes.
If I take the tenner away and top it up to £60, Janet, that makes you happy, doesn't it?
Sure you couldn't go to more?
Well, I mean, I'll try another fiver, but I think
You think that's
65.
You couldn't go to any more?
Well, I
Well,
think
I
that's a
walked
fair
in
bid,
here.
isn't it?
Let me tell you how I appraise this. The independent values on the auctioneer, they're saying 40 to 60. I'm actually saying a bit more than that. I know where David's coming from. Of its type, this example really does tick the boxes. I think if that was in a specialist London sale, it might get up to 70 or 80 quid. Take away the commission, that's a fair offer.
Well, in that case then, I say that's a deal, because I'll take that.
You will. We shake
Yes,
hands.
definitely.
I think David's input was
Yes.
constructive and
Yes.
fair. Thank you very much.
And I can take the money now?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
Coming up,
thing now.
Alison gets very patriotic.
When you get something like this, of this quality and this finish and this standard of finish, it makes you really proud to be British.
The best of British what? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. With
Such a
Alison
beautiful
is a
thing
small
now,
box
isn't it?
with some very smart content. But will
they're
she
lovely,
manage to
aren't
buy
they?
them today?
Yes.
Do you use them? They're a pair of fruit spoons, so they'd have been serving the fruit. How lovely. They haven't had a lot of use at all, actually. The
I
gilding
don't
one's
think
good.
they've had any use. I've never used them. And
it's
I doubt whether my
wonderful.
auntie would as well.
Right, so
Yeah.
you've inherited them?
I have, yes.
And how long have you had them?
Approximately 13 years. Yes.
Okay,
She left me them when she passed away.
right. Well, they're Sheffield. And when you get something like this, of this quality and this finish and this standard of finish, it makes you really proud to be British. Because it's something we did so well.
Yeah.
And with Sheffield, they were the worldwide producers of this sort of thing, and the quality and standard of it surpassed all others. So it really was a big thing. They are lovely, I love them.
I understand they're quite old as well.
Yes, they're going to be Victorian. I think the date from looking at it is around about 1894,
Yeah.
that sort of date. So late Victorian. This is beyond really what we normally see. It's got a beautiful scalloped edge. You've got flowers, you've got rococo design. We've got acanthus leaves running up the stem of the spoon. We've got bright cut work here.
To me, they're so pretty and so unusual. I thought they were too nice to use, really, because to spoil them, really.
Yes.
And I've just opened them now and again, just to have a look and then shut the box and put them back.
Now, with all these things, people don't want to polish them, which is a bit of a drawback when it comes to sell them. But I actually believe that because of the condition of these and the quality of them, it sets them apart, and I think someone else will fall for them as I have. I'm not going to muck about. I'm going to make you a straight offer for what I'm prepared to give you for them. 140 quid.
If you make it 150, we've got a deal.
Well, no, because I actually feel that that was a keen offer, not to muck you about, to actually recognise their quality.
Well, what about a fiver then?
Look at you go. Look at you go. Aren't you a madam? For your order, right, they are 145. You win.
Got
I
a
give
deal.
Come on then, darling.
Thank you, that's
My
lovely.
pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
you.
Thank you.
So, what's the story? How did you come to own a pair of vases like this?
They were my grandma's, and I believe that they were a wedding present.
All right. So why have you decided now to sell them?
I'm trying to declutter.
Are you?
I'm just decluttering now, you know, so I'm looking for somewhere smaller, so...
You're going to downsize, as they call
Downsize.
it. Yeah, that's what they call it, isn't it? So have you got lots of other things,
Yes, quite a few bits.
but you decided to bring these along today.
Yes.
Do you know the factory that made them or anything like that?
No, no.
Do you know their age? Nothing?
Nothing.
Shall I tell you what I know?
Yeah.
They're very Art Nouveau in influence, so they probably, you know, these sort of organic shapes are very typical of that Art Nouveau period, which is all
Yeah.
based on organic or plant forms.
Yeah.
There was a factory called Lladro, which made glass after the style of Tiffany. Tiffany made wonderful coloured glass and that sort of thing, and Lladro made glass similar to that. Now, I don't believe these are Lladro, but they are of that genre, you know, that style. Because of their quite obvious Art Nouveau influence, I would think they probably date around about 1910, that sort of date. So there they are. So you bought them in to sell,
Yes.
Audrey.
Yes.
Right, so how much do you want for them?
I don't know.
Everybody says that.
Quite a bit.
You do really, don't you? Deep
Oh,
down,
yes, I
you've
do.
got that
Oh,
feeling.
yeah.
Yes. So where should we go with that? What about £80 for your pair of vases?
No.
No, just like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite good.
Did you?
How much more money do you want? Not a lot more, surely. What about £90?
A bit more. Oh, a lot more.
A lot more. Make your mind up. A lot more, you think? A lot more than 90?
Yeah.
Really? How much do I like them, I'm asking myself. Maybe I'll take that away and I'll fill it up. £100. My hard-earned pennies on the table, cash today, and here's David. I hope he's going to say something nice.
Is he going to tell you about those hard-earned pennies again?
Yeah, he keeps telling me about these
Okay.
hard-earned.
Well, the news is good as far as David's concerned. The independent valuers in the auctioneer, they're saying 80 to 120. My job is to say to you, what could we get if we went to auction? £100 cash is the equivalent perhaps of about £120 in the sale room. Would you get more than that? I'm not so sure. I think that's a good offer, and I think I'd accept that.
Well, that was nice. He
was
obviously
nice.
was on my team on this occasion, wasn't he? But there it is, Audrey, £100, cash on the table, and the decision is yours.
I'll take the £100.
We have done a deal.
We have done a deal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Audrey.
very much.
And good luck with whatever you do with the money.
Back in the dealer's den, Stuart is looking at an item that belongs in the
Hi, your name is?
Barry.
Barry.
Yeah.
Hi, Barry. Very nice to meet
But
you.
who
My
will be
name's Stuart
first past the
Hofgartner.
post in this deal?
I know exactly what you bought me here, but I want you to tell me what you think it is, and then perhaps where you got it from.
Well, it's self-explanatory. It actually says on the strap somewhere, Rutter's horse
Rutter's
twitch.
horse twitch, yeah.
Now, I didn't know what it was. When I first saw it in an auction, I thought it was something to do with truncheons or something, but I only saw it
Looks
at
a bit
distance.
that way, doesn't it?
I
Yeah.
saw it at a distance, but then when I was told what it was, I thought it's unusual, so I bought it just for it being unusual.
Do you know how it's used and what it does?
Yeah, it's to help with either showing horses, from what I understand, or getting an horse to do as it's told.
Exactly. It is a
Basically,
controlling
yeah.
tool for a
Controlling
horse.
tool, yeah.
Do you know how they use it?
Yeah, well, I think I was told it was put in its jaw.
Ah, right. No, it was the top lip, and you would hold it together like this, and then strap it, bind this round, and then you've got complete control of the animal. They're always in not very good quality woods. When you look at it, you think, oh, it's going to be something incredible. The wood's not, it's probably only beech or something like that. So it's very utility in its day and fairly mass produced.
For using.
Yeah, that's right, a working tool. You brought it along today, you knew what it was. Why, can I ask you why you brought it along?
Just because I thought it was unusual, and I've originally bought it just a bit quirky and show people, and now everybody's sick of seeing it.
Are they? So everybody in Yorkshire knows what it is now. And, I have bought and sold them over the years, so it is my sort of thing. So let's have a go at buying it. 20, 40, £50 I'm going to bid you. I don't know whether that's a lot more than you were thinking.
Not quite, no.
It's quirky, but 50 quid's what I want to pay you for it. Really.
Yeah, can't go a little bit more on it.
60 quid I suppose would be a fair deal, wouldn't it?
That'd be a fair deal, yeah.
Yeah.
Happy with £60, yeah.
Okay, we got a deal with it.
Okay, thank you very much.
There
Coming
were
up,
originally made
or
toys.
not to play, that is the question.
And they have been well played with, which personally I don't really like to criticise you for, because they were toys. But you know, without me labouring the point, condition is all.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's
I
loved the
appreciate that. I
train
was told
set,
that,
but
yeah.
really loves her offer.
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal from Yorkshire.
Money's changing hands thick and fast in the dealer's den.
So you've brought
At Cheryl's table are some
four very
high-class
attractive
holiday
figures along
souvenirs.
today,
Will
all
she
in
offer enough to
amazing
take them home
condition. Do these belong to you?
Actually, it belongs to the wife, but she sent me to do the dealing.
So how did you come to own them?
Really from going on holiday sort of 15, 20 years ago. She started with the large lady. I think it was bought in Cyprus. Decided she liked them. Fairly expensive at the time, probably still are. And then we moved on, I think, to the telephone one, the Japanese lady and the girl with the cat. So probably over a 10-year period we bought them, so they're probably between 10 and 20 years we've had them.
You bought them all while you were on holiday?
Generally all in Spain or Cyprus, that kind of thing, yeah.
Well, you've got them back in fantastic condition.
Yeah, it's in a very, very careful box.
I can imagine. And these are by the Lladro factory?
All Lladro, yes.
Okay,
All Lladro.
very, very, collectible.
Yes.
People were travelling and brought this back. What's made you bring them along today and think about selling them?
She's redecorating the house, full stop, so it was a case of, well, they've been very nice in the cupboard there and the display unit for several years. Don't quite fit in with what she wants to do now. Don't really want to put them in the loft.
No.
See if we can sell them.
Something of quality. See if I can tempt you.
Okay.
Okay. Right. 50, 100. How about 150?
No, it doesn't quite do it for me.
Doesn't do it for you.
Not really.
How about 170?
Still not working for me.
It's not working for you.
No,
Am I a long way in?
Bit to go, I think.
A bit to go. How about 180?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Not for me.
We all want the best price. And I want to try and get you the best price, but then to be fair to me,
Sure.
I've got to sell them.
Of course,
And
yeah.
as I said, not really my thing. I'm going to put another 10 down. So there's 190, so you'd have to go over 200 in auction.
Yeah. It's not quite doing it for me.
It's not quite doing it
No.
for you. It's not quite doing
it's
it
not quite
for
doing
you,
it for me.
David.
Well, it's a tricky one to value. We have this fairly modern Lladro. This is modern porcelain. It's not necessarily the most fashionable thing to have in your home at the moment. It's very beautiful and there's nothing wrong with it. 190, I think, is perhaps a little bit low. You need to be thinking in that 200 to 300.
Yes.
If you can get a bit over the 200, I think the answer is don't be greedy, because this is not easy to sell.
Right. Okay, thank you.
I'm going to round it up, £200 in cash, but I'm out at 200.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm under instructions. I think we need to go to the auction.
You need to go to
Yes,
auction.
but thank you for your offer.
Thank you for bringing it along.
Okay.
Take care with it on the way to auction.
thank
The very best of luck. I'm sure you
Cheers.
don't need any luck. I think it'll do very well there.
Ian sat down with Cheryl Hakeley, and Cheryl said, I'll give you £200 for those 4 pieces. Ian said, no, I'm going to gamble, I'm going to go to auction. I think they might bring a little bit more money. He can't make it to the auction today, so I'm looking after his interest. Are they going to sell? Well, let's find out.
£100 unbid, £100, 120 do I see? At 100, 120, 140, 160, 160, 180, 200, 220, at £220. Are we all done at £220? I'm selling, ladies and gentlemen, at 220, all 4 at £220. Are we all done? 220.
If we take away the commission, that leaves £190. Now, on the dealer's day, Cheryl Hakeley offered £200 in cash with no deductions. That was the real deal. Cheryl, you were right on the money, girl.
Just up the road from Cleckheaton is the Thackeray Museum in Leeds, containing all kinds of weird and wonderful medical implements and equipment from days gone by. David is finding out more.
I want to introduce you to Albert Gruner. Now, you're the director of which museum, Albert?
I'm the director of the Thackeray Museum in Leeds.
Now, that's all medical instruments.
It is all medical instruments, it's surgical instruments. The one thing we do not have is pickled pieces of people.
Okay.
The people jars.
Well, thank goodness for that. You see, I've got the gloves on today, and that's because perspiration, you know, on the fingertips, we don't want to touch these instruments. Now, we've got a selection that would have been used by a doctor in the 19th century, mainly in Victorian times. This one, I think, tells you a story. Perhaps you would like to describe what this is.
David, this beautiful item is an enema.
Oh, say no more. I think we know what you mean. That's the pump.
That's the pump, that's the piston.
And this is, of course, where you would place yourself delicately in the right position, and this is where the pump would be used.
Indeed.
But, you know, as an instrument, it's a beautiful quality item. Now, that looks rather like a stethoscope, but it's not a stethoscope, is it?
It's actually a hearing aid. With those cable-like items, you would have the flexibility to focus the microphone, if you want to call it that, like that, into the direction that you want to hear.
What about this? What is that?
That is a stethoscope.
Ah, that's a stethoscope.
And this is, again, part of your diagnosis. The big piece here, looks like a little plate. That goes to your ear. And this piece would go to the patient, so you could listen to what's going on inside the body.
This next item, you can imagine what that is. That's a tooth key, isn't it?
It is indeed, yes.
There are a few teeth there, just as examples, and so here we go. Can you take us through how you would remove a tooth or a molar with that?
Now, this is an 1870s tooth key, and you can see it's got a hook here.
Yes.
What happens, basically, is that this hook hooks, I'm just using my finger as the teeth.
Oh, yes.
Hooks around, and you push the flat bit against, and that way sort of yank the tooth out. The bad news is that a lot of the time the tooth broke, and it didn't take all the bits out, so people must have been in a lot of pain even after the operation.
Blimey.
There's damage to the gums sometimes from this piece, and there are occasionally ones, tooth keys, where the doctor has actually put a bit of leather around it so that the damage to the tooth isn't quite so bad, or to the gums isn't quite so bad.
Thank you for bringing your collection along. It's fascinating, and if you want to see the larger collection, you know where the museum is.
Back in the dealer's den, our next deal is a set that bears evidence of a childhood
My name's
well
Alison,
spent.
your name is
Watch your steps and prepare to spend.
So, Colin, are these your toys?
They were originally my toys, but passed on to my sons,
Right.
which they have played with.
Okay, so you've enjoyed playing with them?
Yes.
Did you have it as a layout?
It was a layout, yes.
Well, it's nice that they have been played with. So where did you get it from?
I bought it off a work colleague in the year 1967.
And it was already second-hand then?
It was second-hand then, yes.
And do you recall what you paid for it?
About £25.
And it had already been played by another family?
That's right.
And and it was then going to be played with you and your two sons. And you're sitting here and you don't feel sentimental about it?
No, it's been used, well liked, played with, so it's time to move on.
Okay, well, let's see if we can give you a return on your initial investment of £25. Right. So there's 50 quid. Nice and pink. So you've already doubled your money.
Well, yes.
Hours of play.
We're not quite. We're not quite there, I don't think.
I think 70 will bring me close. 70. Without me labouring the point, condition is all.
Oh, yes.
So how do you feel about my offer of 70?
I think it's just slightly low at the moment.
So do you think you'd like to take them to auction?
I think they'd probably have a better, unless you're going to up the offer, of course.
Well,
up the ante.
90.
No, I think they will reach over 100 in the auctions.
So shall we say you're going to go to auction?
I think I'll go take it to
I think you'll have a great time.
Thank you very much.
And I hope you get much more money than I've offered.
I hope so.
All right, Colin,
Thank you very
auction
much.
it is.
Thank you
and
very
good
much.
luck. Thank you very much.
So, the train set is departing for auction. It's due to arrive just after the break, and we'll find out then if Colin has made the right move.
I recognise the tea
Also
service,
coming
but
up, a
first I
set
want you to
looking
tell me
collectible
about it,
from the high
what you
street
know
name of
and how you
yesterday.
came.
Now, when this was sold in Woolworths, I don't know what it cost, but it won't have been very much.
No, that's right.
It's worth a lot more today, but how much more? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. Before the break, we saw a train set that had been
90.
well played with chug past Alison's offer and make its way to auction. It's due any minute. Let's see how it does.
I've got Colin here with me. Now, Colin, on the dealer's day, you brought along this collection of Hornby Dublo model railway. You've paid your £25. The boys have played with it. They've enjoyed it. It's here in the sale room. You've turned down £90. Here we go now. Are we going to get some steam up on this item?
Stop at £50 from this collection, please. 50 I'm bid, thank you, 50. I have 60, £60, 70, 80, £80, 80, 90, at 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150,
150, it's on the 160,
170, 180, 190,
190. They like it.
Unbelievable.
Put a smile on his face.
210, £210, 220.
220 quid.
Oh, unbelievable.
Eh?
Unbelievable.
£220 going.
£220 under the gavel. You're taking on 190 quid after commission. Are you pleased?
I'm absolutely ecstatic.
Do you know, I like to say that. It makes my job much easier. Colin is ecstatic. Any idea yet what you're going to spend the money on?
Well, I've quite a few grandchildren, so it's probably going.
Fantastic. On the day, the real deal, 190 quid.
Smashing.
Good result.
Excellent result. Thank you.
The famous high street name Woolworths might not be with us anymore, but here's one of their collections that was a trademark bargain in its time. So, how much will Stuart offer today? Waiting to find out are David and auctioneer Ian Peace.
I recognise the tea service, but first I want you to tell me about it, what you know and how you came by it.
Well, the wife used to work in Woolworths in Hetman White, and she used to collect them. They had them on sale, so every week she used to buy a piece and take it home, you know, and made a collection of it.
Ian, very smart, very retro, very much of the moment, I suppose.
I think it's brilliant. When I first saw the box and looked at a couple of items, I just thought, well, this is not going to fly. But seeing it all out in such immaculate condition, it displays so well, it's gorgeous.
There's 60 pieces, I understand. I didn't count them, but I've had a look. And I love it, actually. It's very typical of 1960s. Not just because I know the maker, but it's nicely marked on here, clearly marked. Homemaker series, Ridgeway potteries. This, what they call retro, 60s and 50s type of household things are quite collectible.
Yeah. I think our seller has sat down with just the right person, our dealer Stuart. Let's see what he puts on the table.
Oh, right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. Now you realise I do like it.
Yeah.
You realise that now, don't you? 60 pieces. 220, 240, 260.
£260. What are your feelings about that?
I would have probably gone for something like that, but I think that I feel he may pay a bit more.
Okay. I think that's a good offer that's on the table, but I think it's probably worth a little bit more, and I need to tell our seller. Sid, I've walked in now just for a bit of help. £260 is on the table. Ridgeways, it's very retro, it's got a lot of style, it's got a lot going for it. Now, when this was sold in Woolworths, I don't know what it cost, but it won't have been very much.
No, that's right.
I'm going to say that is probably not enough that's on the table. Certainly, you'd want to feel you were going to get 300 quid for this. I think if it went to an auction, it'll be a mixed bag. It depends who turns up. If it made 350 in the sale, you'd have to take off 50 quid anyway for commission, and you'd be back to £300. So that's where I'd indicate to you.
Thank you, David.
All right.
I'm quite happy to give 300 for it.
Yeah.
We've got 260 on the table. 280, 300. How do you feel about that?
Well, it sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
300 is a nice round figure, isn't it?
Don't you go a little bit more?
I'll do you 320. There you go.
Your final figure. Not a little bit more.
Not a bit more.
Not
the 20 is a bit more, I'm afraid.
Not a weenie bit.
No, 320 is what? £20 more than what I imagined.
Okay then.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. We have a deal.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
A great offer from Stuart means that he gets to take the retro dinner set home. But have our dealers done well with their purchases today? Well,
This has
Cheryl
been
only
actually
bought the vanity
made for
case
her,
and it
or
hasn't gone any
bought
further
and then
yet.
engraved
It's
with
never
her.
been a
I
store.
don't think so, yeah.
David wasted no
£50.
time in selling on the Art Deco clock, but
more
only
than that,
broke even,
more than that.
and the vases have yet to be sold.
They're a pair
Alison
of
served the fruit spoons up for a
spoons
decent
that have been
profit.
served
She got £160 for them, which just leaves Stuart. He's had the horse twitchers restored.
I know exactly
and
what you
they're in
bought
the
me
shop
here,
waiting
but
for
I
a
want
ride.
you to tell me what you think.
And the dinner service is
Not a bit
also
more.
on the
20
way,
is a bit
waiting
more,
for
I'm afraid.
60s retro families to snap it up.
No, 320.
We've had a really good, fun day here in the sale room, and there's been plenty of action. Lots of bidding, lots of buying. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for Dickinson's Real Deal. Bye for now.